This is Extra Large. It is what it is with your boy Nas here on Extra Large. Now, I got a guest in the hot box with me today, and his name is Etienne, better known as Drizzy. How's it going, brother?
I'm nervous. My first ever podcast. A talk show. I'm quite nervous, but hey, it's exciting. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you gotta ask me.
So, this persona I'm speaking to, which Drizzy is it? Is it the parents Drizzy, the PE teacher Drizzy?
Okay, this is actually just Etienne.
Okay.
This is no Drizzy, no shouting, no pointing, none of the acting.
Okay.
I think to a certain extent, I think I do resemble a little bit of my character in the thing I play. I'm usually a very dramatic person in everything I do.
Okay.
But of course, for the screen, for the videos, I have to over dramatize everything, like
Right,
shout louder, talk louder, speak slower.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? Not sure if anybody have told you this before, but you have a very unique name, Etienne. I don't think I've ever come across anyone with that name. Is there like a backstory behind that?
Correct. So my name Etienne is actually the French translation of the name Stephen.
Oh,
right. It's a French name. But the funny thing is,
name.
I'm a middle child.
Okay.
And my older brother's name is called Isaac. My little brother is called Elias. So we're a Christian family, all Christian names,
Okay.
right? My name was supposed to be called Isaiah.
Oh.
So it fits between Isaac and Elias. Just
Right.
nice. But somehow my name ended up with Etienne.
Yeah, I think Etienne better la French. Tu parles français?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. You can Google that later. But you know what? Speaking of names, Drizzy or Drizzy Nation. Tell me,
Yeah.
how did you land on that name?
Drizzy Nation originated as a name because before we started as a skit account, I had my
Okay.
own account posting more personal stuff like motivational burials and such.
Right.
My account back then on the username was called Drizzy Glazer. So Drizzy is actually originated from the rapper Drake.
Oh.
And his nickname is called Drizzy.
Yes.
Right. So I'm a big fan of Drake. I was a big fan of Drake. I mean, I still am. And then Glazer, you know the term Glazer lah. I'm a fan. So put Drizzy Glazer.
Okay.
And then I had about 10K or 15K around there during school. And for that first semester, when I went back to class, I changed of classmates. And then my short name, they call me, hey, Drizzy, you got to do your homework or not? Drizzy, tomorrow you got coming school. So it kind of wrote that people started calling me Drizzy. And my nickname in school started becoming Drizzy.
Oh.
And when we started off that Drizzy Nation skit account, okay, I'll just share it beforehand. I actually wanted to sell a product.
Okay.
Yeah, we correct. We wanted to sell watches.
Right.
Because me and my partner, we're a big fan of watches, like to wear watches. I think it's and there's a whole Seiko mod industry coming up. So it's basically, example, the watch I'm wearing now. It looks like a Santos.
Right.
Correct, but it's actually a Seiko.
Okay.
So the actual watch of this is like about, let's say, 8, 9K, 10K.
Right.
But because it looks like it, the specs of it is a Seiko, so it costs about 200.
Oh.
Correct. So I wanted to cater to like making affordable watches that look expensive.
Okay.
And then ended up we called it Drizzy Dials. That was the original skit account name.
Okay.
But we weren't gonna push for hey, buy my watch lah. I'll just act whatever funny thing it is and then just wear the watch inside. And my target audience that like watches will see anyways because will look at my wristwatch, see the watch I'm wearing. So that was how the name Drizzy Nation came about. And why I chose Nation onwards. Okay, so about 3 skits in, the videos were going crazy. Right? No launch of the watch, no mention anything. But each video itself, and the account only had 3 videos, about 1,000 followers. I think when you have not so many videos, there are lesser followers lah. But each video had about 200, 300K views.
Amazing.
Wow. Then we said, you know what, should we just scrap that idea? So we ended up saying, okay, let's scrap the idea. Then what's going to be my new name? And I said Drizzy Nation because I felt that I wanted to build a community. More of it just being about me or the characters that we play.
Okay.
Examples, recently something that I've been working on is that catering to, some of the comments. So I had one big video that did well was the strict Singapore dad and the chill mom. That's something that I related with. And that's something that 2 million other people related with the viewers wise.
Okay.
And then there was a comment that said, you should do an opposite version, which is the strict mom, chill dad.
Okay.
And then from then on, we started, hey, actually, you know what? Then I'll listen to what they say and I give them the things that they want lah. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I kind of ramble on
No, it's
bit
fine,
more
it's
than I
fine.
had
I'm
to.
liking the
Yeah,
lore
yeah, yeah.
behind your TikTok channel.
Hey,
because
thank you.
Honestly, it's crazy how you said that it was supposed to be like a for watch thingy.
Correct.
And then now it completely deviated, become your content creation page now. You mentioned you also started doing motivational reels and all that, right? So how or what inspired you to become a content creator in the first place?
Okay, I think initially I had no intention. I think I always okay, so in 2020, okay, just more background information about myself.
Okay,
actually,
sure.
when I was 13, the year 13 to 15, actually I lived in Australia for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad got an overseas job and he always wanted to be expatriate.
Okay.
So we all moved as a family over to Sydney.
I see.
Stayed there for 2 years and then came back because of COVID. And then when I came back, I started doing some TikTok, like some funny skit videos. Example, one I did well was when you forgot to study for things, yeah. Example.
Okay.
And that video did well. And then that point in time, that was when I first started doing content and I was gaining some traction lah, but not as big as like now. And why I stopped doing that was because I did had like a partner last time and then she said, oh, you know, I don't want you to post kind of videos. And I said, okay, sure, I respect that. You know, not everyone wants to have to be seen on the social media side. So I said, okay, fine. And at that time I was still relatively not so big, about I think 5,000, 4,000. So I said, okay, you know, I'll just take it down. But at that point in time, it didn't really hit me. And then come again, when I started on my, like I said, I mentioned my Drizzy Glazer account, I was just posting B-reels and then saying stuff like, oh, example, cater to stuff about heartbreak, saying it's okay to be alone. Just some words and some B-reels at the end, like behind the B-reel. And then that stuff also take off. And I realized that why I did that was because some people asked me also, like, why do you do why do you post that kind of stuff?
Okay.
I think it's because I know what it's like to hurt or to be like mentally in a darker spot. I think that's something that's very real. In Singapore, maybe it's not talked about enough as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like that maybe caters to the people that feel that way lah, or the people that resonate with that content. And I was at a point in my life at one point where I wanted to hear that, oh, maybe things will be okay. And hopefully my message goes out to people that, hey, I'll let them know that things are going to be okay lah. Yeah.
Okay. But moving beyond that though, I think you were also dabbling into fitness content, right?
Okay, so for me, I think fitness is something I love lah. It's a passion of mine.
Yes, I can tell based on how jacked you are, bro. I
I'm
literally
not
just saw
that
your,
jacked lah.
I literally just saw your IG story today, and you were like doing like a physique update or something, right?
Yeah.
So why didn't you lean into that? Because I thought that would be more in brand for you.
To me, okay, I don't want to come across as a vain person.
No.
You know, I think it's something that I'm proud of, but I don't want to be too proud about it.
Okay.
I won't want to advertise and show off on like Drizzy Nation or to the main public. Like, I posted my story. I won't really post it per se. But if you ask me, I had a dream of becoming like a fitness trainer, a fitness coach.
Okay.
I do have a dream still to go on a bodybuilding show one day.
Right.
But I don't know how long down the road that is.
Like what WMBF?
Wait, isn't it the Girls Federation?
Is that a Girls
WMBF?
Federation? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, Physique War. That's the name.
I can't remember.
There's
I know
so many.
there are a lot.
So
There's a
many
lot.
these days. High Rocks is one of them also, right? Not
Correct,
a bodybuilding show,
correct.
but a fitness event.
Oh,
So
High Rocks is really catching on as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yes, back to what you were saying.
But I think to a certain extent, I do have a friend as a personal trainer also, and when you make that a living, I think it's a very, very, I mean, respect to all the trainers out there. It's a very high commitment job. Yeah. And it's a very high effort job as well.
Compared to making content?
Okay, if you ask me realistically, I
Yeah.
think making content is one of the easier careers out there. Easier. I won't say easiest, easier.
I mean, like, as I'm doing right now, this is content creation, right? But I think me personally, there's a lot of steps that people are not aware of. But that's just my take. What about yours?
I think that's true. A lot of things do happen behind the scenes. Like sometimes in my comments or remarks from others, they say, hey, I think... So there was a recent one where I saw a TikTok that blew up. They critiqued the name Drizzy. And they said that, you know, I think it's just a three of them. And then they just talk about the skits law. And then when they relate, they just plan and they act it out.
Okay.
But if you break it down, right, each scene that you watch in every video is a different place. I couldn't have just blended out or made a different outfit. It was on a shot on a different day. So each thing was properly planned out. I mean, it's not a super tiring process. It's definitely a bit... It's more of the... it's more tedious lah. That's the hard part. The planning, the acting, I think is more fine because it's in my nature to be dramatic and to be loud. To be, you know.
I like how you've been emphasizing that you're a dramatic person. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But hey, you know what? What is your thought process behind these videos? I mean, like you mentioned that you plan, you put a lot of time into it. So maybe you can share how the process is like.
Right. So usually me and my cameraman, which is my partner lah, he plays his character in the Drizzy law, if you want to call it. It's called Mr. POV lah. Because we always make POV videos.
Yes.
Right. And then so we will hop on a weekend call once a week.
Okay.
And then we'll plan what we're gonna do for the week ahead.
Okay.
Example, list out days that you're not free. What are some things that happen throughout the week that actually this thing I can make it funny.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll constantly share videos from other creators that we saw. Actually maybe we can just take after this. But for me, I think I will fix format. Okay, I mean I'll just share this to the public lah. For me, example, if a creator in Australia, right, that's when I see a lot of my skits on my Instagram reels. They make a skit, one whole skit. Example, a 1 minute video about one instance. I will kind of just summarize it, put it as one scene of my skit, and then I'll generalize my POV and then make 4 different skits. So in my skit, right, it almost feels like you're watching 4 different videos at once, but it's about the same topic lah.
Oh, so is it like linked to each other?
Correct. So example, if I say, okay, I give you an example. Example, if it's about the strict dad, I have one where the son talks back to the dad, and then the dad hit the son. That's one skit, but that skit was from an example like this was our homemade, but that skit could have been one whole video in another TikToker's account, but I made it one clip, and then I added another part where when he does bad,
That's actually quite interesting because I do notice it in your videos also. It's almost as if like I said, a law, right? It's like a chapter, a story that's being told.
Hey, that's
so
very nice.
To actually hear this from you, I think it's quite interesting.
Thank you,
now,
thank you.
You're still in school, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
SP, because I read the comments and they always comment, why is bro still at SP?
Yes. There was a period of time I only filmed the SP.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then like, any particular reason why you chose SP as your filming grounds?
Okay, because I stay central and my cameraman stays in the west.
Right.
And we both go to SP. It's a rather convenient spot to go to. So we said, okay, let's just film there. And to a certain extent, you go to the library, you rearrange the chairs a little, the tables a little. It looks like a house. And if I need to, put the setting as a house, I'll just wear that. Maybe if I have a studio one day, that'll be much easier. Okay. But that's like down the far road lah.
Yeah, and I'm manifesting that for you,
correct.
bro.
Hey, thank you.
I'm curious. So because you film in SP, right? I'm pretty sure you have to shout a lot.
Yeah.
Have there been any situations where you got into trouble with the school, or like anyone caught you, asked you, hey, can you please lower down your volume?
Actually, no.
I'm surprised.
No, yeah. Okay, I think SP is more of like, they treat like an adult. Because in poly, you can be like 25 and still studying year 1, example. So, and to be fair, I don't shout. I'm not constantly shouting. If I'm shouting, it's a 2 second, 3 second thing. Like, boom, are you done? Then done. So it's not repetitive.
Okay.
And I try to do it in like the quieter spots. Not anywhere near classes or in the library. Yeah. I try to keep it like rather contained.
Contained.
I hope. Yeah.
And speaking of which, I'm pretty sure people recognize you, right? When you walk around.
Yeah.
How's that feeling?
I'm very grateful, and my come up was very fast.
Okay.
It's only been about 5 months.
Yeah, you blew up in September, right? Around that period, because that's where I started seeing your videos, and then the Are You Done started popping up.
Yeah. So that was when around Are You Done became a trend.
Yes.
And to me, it's all so quick. It still feels a little bit surreal that I'm even here right now talking to you, Nas. Really, right? I'm grateful lah. I think no matter what, I told myself that if I'm having the worst day ever, and a friend comes up to me and asks, "Can I have a picture?"
Right.
I'll be more than happy to say yes. It doesn't matter. I think it's always the fact that where I've come today is each and every single one of them made me where I am today. So I'm grateful, I'm blessed to be here, really.
Oh, amazing. Sounds like Drake, really. You sure you're not copying Drake?
Wait, what? Drake said that? I didn't know.
I'm pretty sure Drake said that somewhere. Knowing the things he say online, I think he probably said that somewhere.
Maybe
that or Kanye, I don't know.
Maybe he did.
Hey, but riddle me this. So has anyone ever went up to you, like out of nowhere, they just say, "Are you done?"
Yes, that's the main thing they actually do. They'll come up to me and shout, "Drizzy, are you done?" done? Or they'll be opposite in the mall. And then I say, are you done? And then I look around, I just give them one back also. So we go back and forth, firing each other's, are you done?
What's the weirdest place that they ever done that to you?
It happened quite recently actually. So it was in the MRT.
Okay.
And I know I've seen a lot of MRT things in Singapore. I don't want to make a ruckus in the MRT. Okay. And then there was this one kid, I was sitting down already on the way to school to film some stuff. Drizzy! Hey, who's that? What happened? Oh my gosh, what happened to Drizzy? Because I parted my hair. I look a bit slightly different.
Okay.
Are you Drizzy? Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can I get a picture of you? And now I'm sitting down, he's standing up. And I said, okay, let me stand up and then we'll take a picture. And I said, yeah, it's okay. Then he took a picture. Then I stood up again, we took a picture again. Okay. Then, okay, I think it's a bit situational because then again, I was taking the same train as him. And after the picture, usually I like, okay, let's just, I'll move my own way, he moves his own way. So it's not awkward. But we were in the same train and I had about 4 more stops. So he started video calling 3 of his friends. Hey, I'm with Drizzy right now. I'm chilling out with Drizzy right now. And then he was so panicking. I said, bro, relax. And then he was shouting in MRT.
Oh,
and then the people around us were all looking and they were all like, because it was to Buona Vista.
Oh,
so all the working adults, and it was during lunchtime also.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I said, hey bro, relax, okay? We'll go to SP and I'll get my videos with you, I'll call with you. But let's just not do it in the train right now. So that was when I had to like properly address it. And okay, he was a young guy, sec 2, sec 1.
Oh, he's still a kid.
Yeah, he's a kid, he's cute but at the time, don't shout on the train, let's just keep it civil. Don't do anything out of place, Yeah.
And I like that you, instead of scolding him back, you actually told him to calm down. Because some people, they wouldn't, right? They would probably like, you're being a public nuisance, get away from me. So I think you're doing a pretty good job. And that brings me to my next question. Do you see yourself as a role model for these kids? Because you're quite popular right now, and I'm pretty sure your audience are all around that same age as well.
Correct.
So what's your take on being a role model, and how do you portray yourself on social media?
To be fair, I didn't ever see myself as, maybe people look up to me. Until there's another creator from Run Your Own Thing called Riot. Okay. Right? He's quite big also. And one day he burst, and I used to be a fan of him, like, because he does active lifestyle and stuff. And then he's someone that I look up to lah. And one day he followed me and DM'd me overnight. I didn't see it. And then when I woke up, I saw it. He said, bro, you're a good creator, and you are the type of creator that we will look up to back in our days. And then I was like, wow. When I hear this kind of thing, that really makes me feel like, oh, okay, there's really some things that I cannot do anymore because I'll just say example, and I have to just be more careful lah. Example, one thing that I would say I've given up. Not that. Okay, it will be clubbing. Example, or like that. I won't say degenerate lah. I don't know say anything bad about that. Nothing wrong with it. Once in a while and stuff. Right. But the impression, I think it can be, it can come across in the wrong way. To be fair, in my nature, I'm not really a clubber. I'm not really a party kind of guy. Okay. Yeah, I like to spend my nights, in the gym or doing something on myself, hanging out with my friends lah. Not in that kind of environment. So on that end, I think that's some things that I have to give up, and always careful about how I present myself online and even in person. Yeah, I think once again, like talking about the fan in the MRT, to a certain extent, I was a fan of some of the people I work with already. Like about 2 years ago, I remember I was at Gastro Beats at MBS. Okay. And I went up to Luki-chan, Luki, can I get a picture? Yeah. And then I got a picture with him, and that made my day. I posted my story, everything. And then when I started Drizzy Nation, he reached out to me. Hey, bro, I'm a fan. Then I told him, no, I'm a fan of you. Then we back and forth a little bit, a bit of banter lah. But then it made
glazing each other.
Yeah, like glazing. Hey, like you are the real man, And then it made me see so I put myself in the shoes that if I were to approach someone I look up to, and then he handled me, hey bro, just shut up lah. Give me not that kind of thing. That's not very nice, I wouldn't want to come across that way. And then especially to the young audience, I'm quite careful. I'm quite careful lah.
With that in mind, what has been the biggest challenge for you as a content creator?
If you ask me, I'm actually a more low-key kind of guy. Oh. Yeah, I used to have my privacy. So before I started Drizzy Nation, actually just mid last year, even you can say, I had 88 followers on my Instagram account. Correct. So I'm that kind of guy. 88 followers, 88 following.
I remember following you when you only had 1,000.
Hey.
Yeah, I remember. Yes,
that's right. That part, brother. You the man.
Yeah, because I remember that was when you were at your peak of fitness, right? You were doing your motivational stuff. I remember following. I was like, okay, this guy looks damn familiar, but I can't really picture him because Drizzy hasn't really appeared yet on people's FYP. This was like before that. Correct. So when I remember ETN CYT. Correct. Yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, I gotta follow this guy. This guy motivational.
You know your ball. You have good knowledge, man. That's elite knowledge right there.
So my ball knowledge, bro.
I don't want to follow you back. I'll follow you, man. Because no, I'm serious. Because sometimes I don't even know who follows me already at this point. It's
part and parcel of the job, bro.
Yeah.
The more you can't keep track of who follows you, that means you've made it.
But I don't know. Hey, I don't want to say I've made it, lah. I don't want to say I've made it.
Look at what you're doing right now. You're inspiring communities. You're even making content for people to enjoy. So I think that's the most important thing, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, so back into your community. What's something from your audience that surprised you?
I mean, okay, there are some instances where a bit eye-opening to realize that there's a group of millennials, example, like the older age group that they actually fan on me. They come up to me, ask for a picture.
So Lucky Chan, is it?
Lucky Chan, correct. And then even in like on the street, example, there was once a group of like I think 26, 28-year-olds like that. Yeah, then there's like a bunch of them. They say, hey, Drizzy, then they were acting very nice lah. So like, wow, that's very pleasant to see. One thing that stood out to me specifically was I have this one fan. Okay, he claimed to be my biggest fan, and he's from SP. And the way that he approached me, it was just very heartwarming. And the support that he showed, he really knew everything about Drizzy. Okay, usually, right, for me, I quiz people. They say, I'm the biggest fan. I say, okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So I try to reciprocate the energy. I say, okay, then what's my original name? And then they said Drizzy Daos. Oh, okay, then they actually know it lah.
Yeah.
But actually, I don't know. It's not Drizzy Nation? Then okay. But I'll still give them the love lah.
Okay.
But this guy knew everything. And then he's a fella that comes back and forth from JB to Singapore every day. And how he met me was because he was scouting the whole SB for me, and I wasn't streaming or anything. He was just asking his friend because his friend saw me, and then he went to find the whole SB for me. And I was in the library, so he went to search the whole library and ended up finding me.
Wow,
correct. And one other thing that is super underrated for me when a fan does is that they come out to me, right, and they don't just show me love, they show my cameraman love, like the Mr. POV. They say, hey, Mr. POV, can you get the camera as well? Wow, then it's like, okay, to me, I don't want to have that all eyes on me. I give credit where credit is due. I probably wouldn't be here without my camera today.
That's right, facts.
We both came out together, we both started together, and that's what they love us for, or they like me for, they like both of us for, right? So when he gets the recognition that he should be getting, because he plays a rather quieter role. If you realize, yes, I'm in the face of every video in front, but he's also in every video just behind the camera.
Yes.
Correct. So whenever they come up to me and say, oh, Mr. BV, get inside, or the camera get inside you also, then that made me feel really like, wow, this is really nice. I like this fan. Yeah.
That's really sweet, I mean, like most people, they would just want to see the star, the person on camera, not really behind. So this really is a super fan.
Correct. Yeah. So to me, it's more about when you say what have I gotten that surprised me. It's like the love lah. Really, that's all I need. Really, I don't need any materialistic item. Just the support and to know that they like what I'm doing, they think I'm funny. That's more than enough, really.
That's amazing. That's amazing. But speaking of which, right? Speaking of cameraman, right, bro, I was surprised when I saw you just now. So this is just gonna segue a little bit.
Correct.
Because in your videos, you seem okay. How do I be politically correct about this without getting cancelled? Your height was tall. I expected tall. I didn't expect you to be taller.
I think it's fine. I mean, I don't have to come across as I look tall or short or anything like that. I don't even think I have to try to look good on camera. I'm just, okay, if I have to double chin or get this angle that looks funny, man, just shoot it, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you see. It's like, whoa, it's a completely different image.
Hey, but I like it.
You know what? All jokes and fun. I guess something that I've always wanted to know is that since you've adopted this Drizzy brand, have your sense of identity and confidence changed?
I did think about it. One thing I would say on the negative side, maybe not so bad lah. I was having a conversation about this not too long ago with my friends. It's that my self-esteem may have dropped slightly. The more that I do this, the less handsome I feel for myself. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it's like it's a personal thing, like my self-esteem. Like last time I used to look in my phone camera or look in my videos, example, or even in the mirror. And say, actually I look not bad. But now the more I see it, I just look okay.
Is it because you see yourself on people's phones, like when they play videos of you, right? Is it because you see yourself too often that you're like, oh, you're suddenly hyper aware of what you look like?
I can't quite pin my thing like okay, if you ask me, I think I'm just a normal looking guy. Average Singaporean.
Don't sell yourself short.
No, really. And
you're great. You're great.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
But I think that's one thing lah. The more I do this, But on the confidence side, I would say that it's definitely made me more outgoing, right? Like, last time when I was still doing TikTok as a Drizzy Glazer before I started Drizzy Nation, people would recognize me lah, but they won't ask for a picture. There's not like normal TikTokers, right? Then I'll just like look at them back, then nothing happened. But now is that when people look at me long enough, right? Doesn't matter if they smile or do anything, I'll just smile.
Okay.
Or if they look long enough, I'll just wave. And okay, my friends always say, why they don't even know you? Then you're just entitled and you think they know you. And I say, oh, I just come across as a nice guy lah. I cannot wave me. Like you look at me long, I just wave lor. Like even if you don't know me, I just waving at you. I just like a chill dude, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So then after that, then from then I wave already. We both wave back. Hey, Drizzy, can I get a picture? Hey, bro, come on, of course, man. Yeah. So it's like that's how I feel like it's making me more outgoing. And even in nature, outside of the filming and stuff, I'll be more inclined to talk to people. I'll be less scared lah to talk to people, regardless of it being on camera for video or anything. Yeah. So yeah, okay, that's all. That's all for this segment.
But honestly, I like these answers because you're very genuine. That's the
thank you.
I'm getting from you. And honestly, 2026 just began. How do you see Drizzy growing this year?
Okay, if you ask me, I've been asked that question before. There's no I don't set any expectation, right? I don't want to. I feel like if I set the expectation and it doesn't get met, then I'll be a bit disappointed. Okay. But no part of my audience or my fans deserve this kind of disappointment, right? I guess it's just a personal thing. And for me, okay, if I had to say a number lah, right, I would say hopefully 100K on TikTok by the end of this year. Okay. And I also want to dive into YouTube. Oh. Right. So hopefully 10K. Oh, okay, 5 lah. 5. 10 is a reach. YouTube is quite hard. YouTube, the conversion is different. Okay. I've heard a lot of things. I think it's more about I want to dive into a lot of things as well. I want to just get into all the forms of entertainment. But I won't forget the main things that people love me for lah. Example, the short form POV skits. I don't know if it's really short. I guess 1 minute lah. I think it's rather okay. But I'll use my persona, my personality on Drizzy, carry over to YouTube channel. Example, Drizzy versus 5 girls. Go on a date with 5 girls. So like a side man kind of video. Yeah. Example.
Like those 20v1.
Okay, that's 20 is a bit too much. Too much for me to handle lah. That one I stress really, bro. Right, but maybe like 3 or something like that. And then we can make okay, one thing I want to do. Okay, this is like completely unplanned. Sure. No plans yet. Okay. I'm a fan of sneaky sushi as well. So I want to do a ghost hunting with sneaky sushi. I think that will be crazy if I put on that persona and we go ghost hunting. One frog jama, I want to scream and wake the whole forest, I tell you. But then he's going to be absolutely fuming at me. But I think that'll be quite funny.
I mean, content, right? I mean, his personality is very quiet. He's
correct.
And then you are going to portray the loud guy. GG, the video. Ghost hunting, ghost also scared, bro.
And now we scared of ghosts.
But you know what? I'm going to flip the script right here, right? If you're walking away from this sort of content creation gig, what kind of job would you take up then?
Okay, so I won't say my course. Okay,
don't say your course, but like what?
Probably something to do with service. Example, be it a fitness trainer or a nutritionist, something that maybe more along the health route. Really. I think I'm someone that just like to talk to people. I like to interact, right? One thing was that we had a talk as a team lah, like me, Cheryl, and Wee Young, which is the cameraman. We said that one day when we've made it, quote unquote, is that when Drizzy Nation can run as a brand itself, and we don't have to be inside. We don't have to be featured inside. Example, I mean, Jian Tan, you know, him as a creator, he's doing really well. He doesn't have to be in his videos, but his video will still get views, right? That's when you so-called quote unquote made it lah. Right. But that was what Wee Young said. I can't remember Young or Cheryl. And then I said, correct, but if you do that, then what makes you any different? Like, you know, and then from the day one, the purpose of them watching you is to see the 3 of us, right? Then if you just leave and then hire some other actors, then that defeats the whole purpose lah. Drizzy Nation really made me where I am today also, as a team, as a community. And I have to see. But I'm open to it. But I'd say it'll be hard. Example, if I'm a fitness trainer, then Drizzy is a fitness trainer. Like the clients that I even get is kind of I don't even know if they want to gym or they want to make me laugh.
I mean, to be honest with you, that opens up another pool of clients, what? No,
Bro,
man?
but then what? Okay, like the attention. If I'm known as a funny guy, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm known as a gym trainer. Like, do you want to come with me to watch me do a comedian show or like to gym?
You could literally just put on your parents' persona and then GG, bro. That gym session, I can tell already. One session gone.
Right,
you know what?
exactly.
You can keep the deposit.
Correct.
Yeah,
And I think because I have trained some of my friends before, and it's a more of a serious tone. Now that won't relate at all to my persona as Drizzy, right? Come on, it's
I'm pretty sure you'll find the right footing. I mean, you try it out a few times. Then after that, next time around, I'll get you on again, and then we'll see what works. All right,
we'll do that.
all right. Anything else to add?
Are you done? This is
Extra large!